I'm reviewing every boba chain in New York City in 2025. Look here. Bah. So this is a special location today because this right here is the Kung Fu Tea located in Queens Crossing, Flushing. And the funny thing about Kung Fu Tea is that unlike all the other boba chains, this one actually started in New York City, and this is the first location that opened on April 30th, 2010. So this is probably the oldest and one of the original boba chains in New York City. So they got me the, what do they got me? The Kung Fu milk tea. Pretty good size, head for scale as you can see. So first taste, here we go. Right off the bat, it's not looking good for Gong Cha. Tea, definitely a lot more flavorful. Milk, not too strong. Boba, very strong brown sugar taste. We'll see how it goes in the post review. Okay, so I'm finishing the Kung Fu Tea here, the Kung Fu milk tea, and I have to say a few things about this. First off, it's that this is probably one of the most unique drinks so far for this reason. Normally, when you get a milk tea, right, and you're in the sun and the ice cubes are melting, normally you would expect the milk and then the melted water to conflict. Did not happen in this case. The weirdest thing happened. Instead of the milk becoming more powerful, it's actually the tea that became a lot more powerful here. In which case, the tea just became so strong, which is good, but when the tea became so strong, it definitely revealed that this is probably the highest sugar content of any boba I reviewed so far. Little pit stop here. Cool things. We got a freaking unicorn and an old statue. Old statue of a Chinese coin. I don't know what it means, but it's cool. Welcome to Flushing. Okay, so we're gonna keep walking here. Highest sugar content of any boba so far. And okay, so let's get
still on your face, man.
Great, well, I don't care, they'll be there. So let's get into the review. The price was $6.97, still very good, only about 40 cents more, 57 cents more than in Gong Cha, which is our cheapest by far. Great price. Size, I mean, it's the size of my head. A great size, especially for $6.97. There's enough tapioca, there's enough drink, and again, they ended around the same time, so it's really good. Now, to get into the more critiques, because of that, price and size, 2 points each. For the actual tea taste, like I said, while the ice melted, it wasn't the milk that got stronger, it was actually the tea, which is very refreshing in this case. Because normally, after drinking so much milk tea, you don't really want more milk, because too much milk can get you sick. But this, extremely refreshing. The tea got strong, I'll have to say. So I'm gonna give it a 2 out of 3 points for the tea, simply because it was good, it just wasn't consistent. And now into the topping. The boba and tapioca in this case. This was definitely the strongest brown sugar taste of any milk tea chain I've had so far. And it was great. The only problem was the texture inconsistency. Some of them were not as firm, some of them were way too chewy, some of them just, went right up. So, insanely great taste of the tapioca, terrible inconsistency for the texture. So because of that, I'm gonna have to give it a 2 out of 3 for the topping, making Kung Fu Tea's total 8 out of 10. Shout out Strawberry Shortcake. All right, now for the cameraman, who the heck are you?
Hi, I'm Josh. I grew up around Flushing, not in Flushing, but around it. Like this thing, I used to climb it when I was like 8 and whatever, and it was amazingly fun. Better than most parks around the area. But, so I got the passion fruit green tea with the mango popping boba. As you can see, I drank all the tea and there's still boba left. So something went wrong. Not sure on whose end. But yeah, size-wise, size of my head, pretty good. Price, also pretty good. It was like $7 for me because I chose less ice. Taste, you know that thing where you get like too much tea and it makes your tongue feel like really weird and kind of sticky?
Yeah,
that happened for me. I'm not sure what happened, but that happened. And popping boba taste, well, it's popping jelly, so
What is popping
Nothing's-
jelly? Because this is the first time it showed up so far.
Oh, popping jelly. It basically is like a little thin wrapper filled with like juice and whatever. And it sits in your mouth, you chew on it, pops open and juice pops out because pressure and whatever. But it's great. Just not unique. So again, price 2, size 2, tea taste because the feeling about one, I would say 1.5. And then pumping boba, nothing new, but it's not bad either, so I give it a 2 as well. So I get 7.5 for Kung Fu Tea.
Official Taiwanese review. Kung
Okay,
Fu Tea,
you bring that up.
7.5. You're a disgrace to your country.
I'm a disgrace to my country.